Magandang araw po. I am Reka Bianca Francisco from Nabotas Polytechnic College, NSTP C.1. Today, I will be discussing important social issues that greatly affect our country and communities. These include environmental awareness, disaster preparedness, good governance, graft and corruption, unemployment, and child abuse. These topics are not just academic discussion, they are real-life issues that affect Filipino families every day. Let us begin. Awareness versus action. In the Philippines, we are no strangers to environmental disaster. Flooding, typhoons, landslide, and coastal erosion happens almost every year. Despite this, many Filipino people remain passive. The problem is not the lack of information, but the lack of action. People are aware of climate change, yet still practice improper waste disposal, illegal logging, and overconsumption. Environmental education must have beyond classrooms. It should involve barangay programs, cleanup drive, recycling initiatives, and disaster simulation. When people see how environmental action affects their safety, awareness turns into responsibility. Climate change and infrastructure. Local governments play an important role in protecting citizens from climate-related disasters. Infrastructure such as drainage system, seawalls, and evacuation center must be designed to withstand stronger typhoons and flooding. Ethically, LGUs have responsibility to protect lives, especially in vulnerable areas like coastal communities and informal settlements. Practically, investing in disaster-resilient infrastructure saves more money in the long run. Preparedness is not optional. It is a moral obligation of leadership. Community-based preparedness. Community-based disaster preparedness empowers citizens. Barangay disaster drills, volunteer rescue teams, and early warning systems save lives because locals know their areas best. While government mandates are important, real preparedness happens when communities are actively involved. A combination of government leadership and community participation is the most effective approach. Media's role. Media plays a powerful role in environmental awareness and disaster communication. Television, radio, and social media help disseminate warnings quickly. However, misinformation can cause panic. Fake news during disaster can be dangerous. This is why responsible journalism and media literacy are essential for public safety. Good governance. Defining good governance. Good governance is not just about the absence of corruption. It includes transparency, accountability, participation, effectiveness, and rule of law. In developing countries like the Philippines, good governance can be measured through service, delivery, public trust, and the proper use of public funds. A good government listens, acts fairly, and delivers results. Technology and transparency. Digital tools like online procurement systems, open data portals, and e-governance platforms help reduce corruption. Technology promotes transparency by allowing citizens to monitor government spending. However, this system must be properly managed and protected from misuse. Citizen and participation. Citizen participation strengthens democracy. Public consultation and feedback mechanism gives citizens a voice in governance. Although participation may slow decision, it improves trust and accountability. Democracy works best when citizens are involved. Role of civil service. A professional and merit-based civil service ensures stability despite political changes. Civil servants provide continuity, efficiency, and expertise. Without them, government operations become unstable and ineffective. Graft and corruption. Impact on development. Corruption damages economic growth, discourages foreign investors, and weakens public services. Funds meant for schools, hospitals, and infrastructure are lost, widening inequality. Corruption steals not just about money, but opportunities. Systemic versus individual corruption. Individual corruption involves small bribes, while systemic corruption involves powerful elites controlling institutions. Systemic corruption is more dangerous because it weakens democracy. It requires institutional reform and strong enforcement. Anti-corruption tools. Anti-graft courts, the Ombudsman, and freedom of information law promotes accountability. However, these tools require political will and independence to be effective. Cultural roots. Cultural practices like favoritism and tolerance of small corruption contribute to the persistence of corruption. Public education and ethical leadership are key to changing societal attitudes. Unemployment, structural and cyclical unemployment. Structural unemployment happens when skills no longer match job demands, while cyclical unemployment results from economic downturns. Structural unemployment is harder to solve because it requires quick training and education reform. Future of work. Automation and AI will be reshape employment. Some jobs will disappear, but new ones will emerge. The government and schools must focus on digital skills and adaptability. Youth unemployment. Youth unemployment leads to poverty, frustration, and social unrest. Solutions include vocational training, entrepreneurship programs, and job creation policies. Minimum wage debate. While critics say higher wages cause unemployment, moderate increases can improve productivity and living standards. Properly implemented wage policies reduce poverty without major job loss. Child abuse. Underreporting of prevention. Child abuse is underreported due to fear, shame, and lack of awareness. Mandatory reporting laws, public education, and community support systems are essential for prevention. Long-term impact. Child abuse causes lasting trauma, affecting mental health, relationships, and self-worth. Early intervention and counseling help survivors heal. Digital threat. Online exploitation and cyberbullying expose children to serious risks. Strong laws, digital literacy, and parental guidance are essentials. State intervention in family. The state must protect children while respecting families' rights. Intervention is necessary only when the child's safety is at risk. In conclusion, these social issues are interconnected. Addressing them requires awareness, action, and cooperation between government and citizens. As a responsible Filipinos, we must take part in building safer communities, transparent governance, and a just society. Maraming salamat po, and thank you for watching.